Welcome back, everybody. The History Guy here, and it's time for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnought. I'm going to take on another one of the new missions. This is Defeat the Semi-Dreadnought. Now, I jumped into this one yesterday just long enough to kind of take a look at what it looked like. I didn't really play all the way through and just kind of jump back out of it. So this is really the first time I'm going to try to fight to win this thing. We're fighting a enemy Semi-Dreadnought and two light cruisers, and I will have two light cruisers on my side, and then I get to build whatever I can. It says you must design and build ships that can defeat a Semi-Dreadnought and two escorting light cruisers. Your design choices are either a pre-Dreadnought with a heavy secondary battery or a more advanced armored cruiser. The main strength of the Semi-Dreadnought is its increased number of big guns. In order to fit those guns, the ship sacrifices weights for machinery, secondaries, or protection that older types of battleships must have. Nevertheless, the Semi-Dreadnought must not be underestimated, as its heavy guns can pulverize your ships before you can even touch it. Two light cruisers will join your forces. So we could go with guns and fire control, which will give me some benefits to accuracy penalties, gun aiming speed, base accuracy, reload time, or we can go with more funds and just try to just have additional weapons at my disposal. I feel like I want to try this one with more funds right off the bat, and we'll see how it goes. And then we may choose to do something different. Right now, it's only going to give me two battleships. If I go with the Battleship 3, I could switch instead and go with the Armored Cruiser, which actually is not all that different as far as displacement goes. It's obviously going to have less protection. I feel like I want to go with the Battleship 3 because I'd rather have the extra armor and be able to protect myself going up against him. So first things first, we'll do our usual kind of first changes to everything. I could go up to $7 million and still have two battleships, which is kind of how I'm feeling like I want to do this. So let's see what happens. We're not going to get a lot of benefit to the HP no matter what we do. Induced boiler will certainly help with reducing what our funnel has to do. We definitely want to go with better armor. Let's see if we go all the way up to Krupp 1. We're already up over 6 million. So that's going to limit what we're able to do. I mean, we could always go with one battleship that's just really super strong and kind of see what that does. I'm definitely going to want to go with the heavier shells because I think that will help me to penetrate his armor a little better. Since we're not going to have a great deal of accuracy, we're probably going to need additional shells. Boy, okay. Get the best rangefinder we can, which isn't going to be great. We might be able to pull this off with still having two. No, probably not, because we haven't even started adding guns or anything yet. So, all right, we've got front tower 2 and front tower 3. We'll go with the better of the two. Same here. Not a huge deal of difference, but this is going to put us over the price on this thing. So I guess we're just going to go with one and try to max it out the best we can. That's kind of where we're going to be. Big funnels. Let's get two of them. We're only going to be able to put one main gun on each side of this thing. And that's going to go up to 13. It's a Mark II. Accuracy is going to be pretty terrible regardless. At least terrible compared to what we're used to. Oh man, is this really not going to let me put one of those things up there? Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to even do... Can I move this guy back at all? Nope. So we're not going to go with a 13-inch gun, I guess. See if it'll let me do a 12-inch up there. No. We're stuck because of this tower. That's kind of where we're at. Am I really not even going to be able to put a big gun on the front of this thing? What happens if we switch to an armored cruiser? Looks like we're going to have a little bit more space for big guns if we do that. Obviously, we're going to have less armor. That's interesting. The Krupp armor is actually cheaper. Huh. All right, so maybe that's the way we're going to go then. We'll go with front tower 3 still. Secondary tower 3 on the rear. We We can only go up to 11-inch guns on the armored cruiser. That's certainly going to hurt things, but is it? Yeah, I don't think it's possible to get 2 of them on there. I don't even think barbettes are going to be available. No, they're not. Wait, let's see if we can move that guy up a little further. Yeah, we can get a little more range out of him that way. All right. Anything for the secondary guns. I don't know how much this is really going to help, and it doesn't look like we can put any on here. Oh, yeah, we might be able to. Let's wait and see what happens after we put in our funnels. Let's go with the triple funnel. Not going to have a lot of guns on this bad boy, but at least we'll have 2 of them this way. We're just going to have to do our best to protect him. Her. We can definitely get a bunch of casemate guns. Which I don't know how much those are going to help. But we'll see. Those might help against the light cruisers. We'll go with the heavy shells. That's the best we can do. Definitely increase shell rounds. Ballistite's the best we can do there. Okay. I don't know if you know what? We are going to do some torpedoes. We're going to get as many weapons as we can get on this thing. I don't know how close we're going to get, but accuracy's not fantastic on ships at this point, so maybe we can get close enough to fire some torpedoes. Now we'll go with standard because they have a little more range on them. All right. Oh boy, there's the cost right there going to that other engine. So we're going to probably have to stick with the engine we got. Okay, I think we'll stick right there. We're not going to be able to do a lot as far as armor goes. All right, let's just dive into this thing. I really don't know exactly what to expect, except that we basically are going to have 2 heavy cruisers and 2 light cruisers up against a battleship and 2 light cruisers. So I'm a little concerned. Oh, and we are right at it. I mean, not even any detection going on here. We are already being fired on the second this one gets underway. Accuracy is obviously going to be a concern here. I'm going to turn towards him just so I can hopefully maybe get a little bit of an angle happening. Where are my other ships? Oh, they're over here. I'm going to send these light cruisers up, see if maybe they've got some torpedoes they can get launching on this guy. Slow our speed down a little bit. You'll notice there was another update to the game, a minor patch that they made that added a 10 times speed, but you can't use that once you've made contact. It's only available when you're searching for the enemy. Once you made contact, which we started out in contact, that's no longer available here. You know what, honestly, I'm going to try to go after these guys first. I'll get 1 on each of the light cruisers. I don't think anybody's landed a hit yet. I expect that's going to be the case for some time here with these early technologies. Laying his smoke screens out there. We have that available on mine. Let's take a look. We do. Of course, his are in front of mine, so I'm getting more of. He's getting more of a benefit to that than I am. Yeah, we'll stay right where we are. I wish I had my light cruisers on the other side, but I don't, so. And there's, oh, he just landed his first hit on me. Hey, there's a hit. Big hit on his light cruiser. Wow, that did some pretty significant damage. He's got some flooding. Looks like he's pumping the water, though. Another big hit. He just landed one on me. Maybe the Forbin can get some torpedo shots on that battleship. I'm gonna see if I can finish off this first light cruiser. Oh, no way! Oh! Just like that, I lost one of them, and I guess I can't lose one of them. Alright, we're going to have to stay at more of a distance. We can't get up close. He just landed one really powerful hit on me, and that was it. So, first things first. Well, you know what? I think he might have just gotten lucky. I don't know, but I think we're going to go with the... we're just going to go with black powder shells this time around. Less chance of a detonation. And then let's protect our barbettes a little bit. And try to protect our armor a little more. And then let's see what happens. We know we're right into the fire as soon as it begins. Okay, first things first, I'm going to turn opposite of him right away, get these cruisers on the outside. And then the cruisers don't have anything bigger than 6 inches, so I think I'm probably going to just go ahead and try to take out the battleship first. Obviously, he's going to take longer. I was hoping maybe I could nail the cruisers, the light cruisers, a little sooner and get them out of the way. But it may not be that easy. Okay, that's him. Yep, and we're targeting him already, so we're good there. What kind of guns does he have on that thing? I guess we'll find out. So far we had one partial penetration, one ricochet, and one that was blocked altogether. He's 4 kilometers out. Let's get a glimpse of this guy. Obviously the armor's the main thing here. He's got 2 big guns. "12" He's got 12 inches of armor. That's the problem. Small guns are targeting the light cruisers. Oh, hit his main gun. Didn't do a lot of damage. He gets one big hit on that light cruiser and they're done. You can see his 12-inch hit my mid-belt and caused major damage already. Another big hit. I think I've lost control of it now, or they're just trying to avoid torpedoes. Engine damage. Now we're getting hits on him, just not doing a whole lot so far. There was a nice hit. Oh boy. Ooh, I get nervous whenever I see his big guns open up on me just because I know what happened last time. Still got 3 minutes before we get the smoke screen again. Oh, okay, they're gonna miss. Oh, turn. Oh boy. That torpedo's gonna hit, and I think so is the other one. Turned way too late. He got me with 2 torpedoes. Oh, that one might miss. Oh, it nailed me right on the front. think we might need to try and go with one battleship that's heavily armored that can stand toe-to-toe with him, because I just can't cause enough damage with these guns. I need bigger guns. Yeah, they're just not causing enough damage. I've got them down to 82%. I need bigger guns. And my first cruiser is about to go down. And once I lose one, that's it. I think you can't lose any. Ooh, landed some hits though. Too little, too late, but I did just get some significant hits on him. Problem is that this one's just a sitting duck, and there she goes. Ammo detonation. Okay, I think if we go with one big battleship, we can win this one. So let's do that. We'll go back to the drawing board, but now I will go with the Battleship 3. Obviously, the guns are an issue here, but if we go with a much bigger displacement, we can get the size we need to be able to do that. Really not concerned about speed all that much. Main tower. See, I just don't think I can fit a gun up there. What if we go with front tower 2? Is that smaller? No, it doesn't really seem like that's any smaller. Let's, before we put the tower on, try to get a centerline gun on there. Let's see if we can get a 13-inch 2-barrel up there. Okay, we can get it on there when there's not a tower in the way. I think that one needs to come up a little more. No, it's got to go there. So then can we come back with a... No, see, that's the problem. Why would they even allow that? Because there's literally no way I can get a gun on there. That's supremely frustrating. Only other thing I can think to do is to get a smaller gun and see if that does the trick. But I don't know that there's any gun that it'll let me put there. Unless I go to a secondary gun. Can I go with side guns maybe? Yeah, I can't put side guns that big on there. How about like 10-inch side guns? Nope. The limitations are killing me. Only thing I can think to do is to put a smaller gun up front, like a 10-inch. I wonder if it'll let me go to 11. Hate having two different size guns, but I don't know what else to do. Yeah, 11's the biggest we can go there. but I really want that 13-inch gun, so I'm going to leave that on the rear. It's weird, and the purists are going to kill me for it, but I just don't know what else to do. The secondary guns, however, I feel like they weren't doing much. But let's see. We can't go 7-inch. I mean, I guess 6-inch guns will still cause some damage to the... I can't even do that. To those light cruisers. So we'll do that. Aft weight offset is pretty big right now. What if we go with a big funnel up front and in the middle? That did very little to the weight offset. Maybe once we make all these changes, we'll see. We're still at 20%. That actually makes it worse. That makes it even worse. Same there. Okay. I feel like, if I remember right, he had 12-inch armor. Can't go any higher there. We'll sacrifice speed for weight. Gets us a little extra weight. I don't have to worry too much about the deck armor. Try to protect the turret a little better. Where are we at on... we're at plenty of engine efficiency. That offset on the weight is bad, but you know what? It was that bad on the last mission I did, and I won that one with no trouble whatsoever, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. And same with the torpedoes. I just don't feel like the torpedoes are going to do much for me. Primarily going to rely on my guns on this, but we've got a tiny bit of extra weight. So we'll throw a torpedo mount up front. Can't put them on the sides, that's too heavy. Just to get a little bit of extra. I'm not going to mess with better torpedoes, though. Wish I could do something else to affect this weight. Because I've got money left, I just don't have any weight. Alright, we're going to go with it. We're going to see what happens. Trying some different things here, experimenting with a new mission. That's all we can do. This time we've got one battleship and the 2 light cruisers, who this time are on the enemy side of things. Let's get them going with their smoke screen right off the bat. No, I don't want to turn toward him that much. I just want to get enough of an angle that I can get my... Actually, if I go this way, I'll get my guns on him better. His ship's on my side of the cruisers this time, which is the opposite of what we had last time. See if we can land ourselves a hit sooner. slow down. Come on, baby, let's get a hit right off the bat. Oh, he's going after... Oh, that's probably his smaller guns going after my cruisers. He'll take one of those things out with one hit. Getting close. The Yamato. Hoping maybe my light cruisers will nail him with a torpedo hit here. I believe they have them. They do. And they're ready to fire, actually. Be aggressive. There's a hit, but it did nothing. So far we've gotten 3 that have been blocked and 1 that was a ricochet. That one almost hit his light cruiser. Oh, he's coming in super close on me. I'm gonna watch for torpedoes. My first light cruiser is already in bad shape. And there goes my first cruiser. So she's 18,500 tons. She's got up to 11-inch armor. Minimum bulkhead. So maybe torpedoes might have made a difference with that guy. I'm try taking a few shots at his cruiser since he's about to sink mine. And we are not even coming close, even at a close range. He's coming at me with torpedoes. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Turn into it. There we go. This is not ideal though. Coming up right on him. He's got thicker armor and better guns. Actually, he doesn't have better guns. He's only got 11-inch guns. So maybe I'm better off firing at him from a distance. There's a nice hit. I just took a torpedo from his battleship. I'm gonna go after his other cruiser since she's right up on me. Nice. Put that one right into the water. Another torpedo hit. That one came from the cruiser. One more hit should sink this cruiser. But I'm facing some serious flooding. I think there's two different size guns are killing me right now. But I just don't know what else to do. 15%. Man, we gotta get the pumps going. There goes my other light cruiser. So what I've probably got to do is just go with the smaller guns so that they're the same caliber. I feel like that's really affecting my ability to hit the targets. And then just hope for the best. Oh, I sank his cruiser. Whole back end of my ship's underwater. I'm at 12%. I'm not even moving at this point. He really only needs to get one more decent shot on me. Oh! Oh! That was a beautiful explosion. It didn't do a lot, but it looked good. Whole front end of his ship went up. I thought for sure it was going to do more than that. I'm just in such bad shape. My rudder's down. Barely afloat. Did I lose my ability to fire? Oh, there they go. I'm slowly turning. I guess I don't want to turn too much though, because then I lose the ability to fire with my rear gun. Although I don't think that rear gun's firing anyway. She's pointed down into the water. I'm really just firing with my smaller guns at this point. Although it looks like the 13-inch is firing. Let's see what she's doing. Yeah, you can't fire a gun that's underwater. Any chance we can get this thing operational again? I think I'm just kind of dead in the water at this point. That rear gun's not able to do anything really. Just gotta kind of hope I get lucky with that 11-inch. As he steams further and further away from me to live another day. Don't think we're going to get him today. Not with the ship looking like that. So I think we'll call this one a day. I will come back and play this one another time. Let me know your thoughts. I feel like that big gun was really helpful. I just wish I could have 2 of them. I just couldn't find a way to do that. So I don't know. Do you think I do what I just did and just hope for better luck doing it a second time? Or do I try to go with uniform size on the guns, the front and rear, even though that means they'd be smaller guns? Because it seemed like aim was an issue, and I don't know if that's just because of the technology or if it had something to do with the fact that I had different caliber guns on the front and rear. But there's really not a lot I can do to him at this point. I'm not going to hit him as he steams away from me. So let me know your thoughts. Use that comment section below, and we will come back and fight this one like we've been doing a second time. Thanks for all your continued support, all your great feedback, good and bad. I welcome all of it. It's how we learn, it's how we get better. And we'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching.